Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioseStation.
Yo! What's up, LumioseStation? Your competitive Wi-Fi battling conductor, PKSparkxx, is back here again on Monday with another competitive Wi-Fi battle for you. However, you guys see that there are 4 people on the screen. For the first time, I am bringing you guys a multi-battle, and it came from a live stream with Cobanermani456. But don't worry, he is here to give his perspective on the battle, so say hi to everybody.
Hey, what's up everyone? Cobanermani456 here, and yeah, thanks for having me, PK.
No problem. I can't wait to tell these guys how well we did this battle. So before we begin, do you want to take the opportunity to explain to everybody what a blind multi-battle is?
Sure. Alright, so a blind multi-battle is basically what we came up with during this live stream, to where since we knew that we were going to be battling viewers and they wouldn't be able to plan out their strategies with each other most likely, we decided that in the Skype call, we still would not, even though we were talking to each other, we would not plan out our strategy whatsoever at all. We'd just basically do it blindly, follow our instincts, and I gotta say, me and PK are a good team with multi-battles, because we were definitely doing really great with a lot of these blind multi-battles, so... But yeah, basically all you do is just kind of battle, and you don't strategize at all with your partner. You just do what you think is best.
Exactly. It's all about luck and just knowing how to support, not only support yourself, but your partner as well. And Kobe and I, we did our best. There were often times we were just like, you got my back? And we're like, well, I got your back as best as I can. We'll have to see what happens.
That's pretty much the only interaction we really had when it came to, you know, like what was going to happen. We couldn't plan out like what we were going to bring on our team, what moves we were going to do, anything like that at all. It was just completely blind. So it really made it, you know, a lot more exciting to actually do.
Right, and you can definitely find more blind multi-battles. We'll be streaming them on Twitch. You can find a link to Kobe's Twitch in the description below, as well as mine. But right now, let's go on and explain to you guys the battle. As you guys can see, we are facing 2 viewers from his stream, Kane and Audrey, also known as Victini Girl on Twitch. And I am bringing my Haxorus, my Coffee and my Gyarados. Kobe, he brought his Alakazam, Togekiss, and Talonflame. So from what I see, we pretty much had the same idea of bringing 2 powerful Pokemon that are fast and can actually either set up or destroy, as well as bringing a wall Pokemon, which is my Coffee and his Togekiss.
Yep, exactly. And I brought the Talonflame to have some priority because, you know, it's always nice to have something that has a really strong priority move, and Talonflame is definitely one of those Pokemon.
Definitely. And as you guys can see on our opponents, like I said, guys, remember, our opponents could not synchronize their team as well. So they brought along 2 Tyrannotars. 2 Tyrannotars. And Kane is also packing an Aegislash and a Cloyster, while Audrey, Victini Girl, is bringing along a Conkeldurr and a Meowstic.
Yep.
Like I said, these battles are completely blind. We had no way of synchronizing our attacks, our strategies, our plans, our lead Pokemon. It was all blind. Which team has the best synergy just by being on the same team together? There's only one way to find out. I gotta admit, those 2 guys on the left side, they're pretty sexily dressed.
I know, right? I'm always getting that half price for taxis.
All right, so he starts off with his Mr. Miyagi, which is actually a female, and I start off with my Haxorus. Now, the reason why I started off with Haxorus is I saw the Pokemon, specifically the Meowstic, that was male, so I had a feeling it was going to be Prankster. What I wanted to do was use Taunt right off the bat.
Mm-hmm. And then what I saw was that, you know, since his dragon, Haxorus, is weak to ice, definitely wanted to take out that Cloyster immediately with my energy ball. So that was very, very effective.
Now, as you guys saw, the Conductor was take one shot, as Kobe just said. Sadly, I was faked out by the Meowstic, so I could not taunt it like I wanted to. But we did take out a Pokemon in the first turn, and that is always good. He made a swap out here into his Togekiss, protecting himself from the incoming Swords Dance. And, well, I already knew that I had to try and play defense because the Agislash and Meowstic are both a threat right now with their secondary attacks. Either Swords Dance, King Shield, or the screens that you see Meowstic is setting up.
Yep, I was actually afraid that what this Agislash was going to do was do what is it? What ghost move is that called? The priority move.
Shadow Sneak.
Shadow Sneak. I thought he was going to do that on my Alakazam, and I knew that was definitely going to be either close to a one-hit knockout or a one-hit knockout. So that's why I switched to my Togekiss, which is my wall, so that he wouldn't end up killing like that or my Talonflame or something like that, or doing good damage on my Talonflame.
Right. So this is another turn. As you guys saw, already taunted both the Agislash and the Meowstic. He whiffed with Sacred Sword to attack my Haxorus, and he could not go back into defense because of King Shield, so it was best for him to switch out here just to save his Haxorus. Meowstic goes on and attacks my Haxorus, and Haxorus does not have the best defense, special defense, so it will be taken out by the Psychic from Meowstic.
And what I was trying to do right there was do an Air Slash on his Agislash so that I could actually get him to flinch, as my Togekiss has Serene Grace and has a 60% chance of flinching, which is another reason why I brought this thing, so that, if I need to basically have PK set up or something like that, with the Pokemon, I can try and do a Air Slash or something and then make the opposing Pokemon flinch.
So as you guys saw, there are two evolutions in the same turn. The reason why I wanted to Mega Evolve is so I can get away my flying typing, because if you guys don't know, Gyarados, when he Mega Evolves, becomes Water Dark instead of Water Flying, and this thing can't learn Crunch. But anyway, I went for Dragon Dance so I can not only outspeed his Pokemon for sure in case the Tyranitar went for Dragon Dance, but I knew I could live one Rock Slide, and then I'd be able to not only support my team because he's a flying type, so I can rack out with Earthquake, but I can hit both of their Pokemon with an Earthquake and just do damage.
See, what I thought PK was going to do right here with this Gyarados was I thought he was going to do an Earthquake, and I knew because the screens were up, like the Reflect and all, that it probably wasn't going to do as much damage on the Tyranitar as, I thought he was going to do with the Earthquake. So that's why I did the Aura Sphere. But, if I had done the Air Slash, even though it wouldn't have been effective, I probably could have gone the Flinch, which could have saved his Gyarados from getting so much Rock Slide damage. But, that's the thing. We can't actually share our strategies at all. Because I thought he was just going to go straight in for the kill, do the Earthquake real quick, and I was going to try and finish him off with the Aura Sphere, as it's ×4 super effective.
So right here, you guys just saw he got a critical hit on my Gyarados and knocked out Kobe's Togekiss. So that was a crucial knockout for us. I was hoping that maybe the Sandstorm were off this turn, just because then my Mega Gyarados could live. I believe a screen just went down, and I do believe I just saw Taunt get worn off.
And then my Alakazam traced the Infiltrator, because that Meowstic doesn't have Prankster at all. It's just fast. Yeah. So that's why he could set up those screens. So when I traced the Infiltrator, I was like, oh, snap. Things are about to get real right now, which is why I did the Dazzling Gleam, because I have Infiltrator, I completely shrugged off the light screen and could take out his Mega Tyranitar and his Meowstic. Which
was a really crucial move for us, because we were kind of pressed against the wall right there. So tracing that Infiltrator instead of Sandstream couldn't have happened better. Exactly. So right, you guys saw it was a triple down. 2 on their side, 1 on our side. I have to go into my last Pokemon, my Cofagrigus. Kobe is sitting tight with his Mr. Miyagi, and 1 extra Pokemon, his Talonflame, sitting in the wings, while they go back out into Agislash and her own Tyranitar.
And right here, I decided to stay in because I knew the screens were still up and that the Meowstic probably had like Light Clay or something like that. So because I still wanted the Infiltrator, that's why I stayed in, did the Dazzling Gleam. And it wasn't as effective as I thought, mostly because of the Sandstorm. Even though her Tyranitar doesn't have a Sandstream, it has Unnerve. The Sandstorm from the previous Mega Tyranitar kind of carried over and increased her special defense, which was kind of a bummer, honestly.
So right here, I know I have to play defense because I'm a Cofagrigus. I have a massive defense and pretty good HP. Not to mention they're both physical attackers. While Mr. Miyagi is a powerful special attacker but has very low defense. As such, I know it is my job to protect him as best as I can. I go for the Will-O-Wisp, which you're going to see right here. It really does help. I go for the Will-O-Wisp on the Agistat so I can weaken his Shadow Sneak, and then I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp on the Tyranitar so I can weaken his Crunch. He went for Dazzling Gleam, which does massive damage to the Tyranitar now because he lost his special defense boost from Sandstorm, but I wasn't able to attack the Tyranitar as fast as I would like, and a Crunch will take down Mr. Miyagi.
It was definitely obvious they were trying to kill the threat right there because they both went for my Alakazam, so it was like they definitely saw that was a huge threat, which it was, especially since the Sandstream was gone.
Definitely.
And Tyranitar didn't have his special defense boost from it.
So right here, we're all down to our final Pokemon. We have Soul Calibur, the Agislash. Coffee Grigas, Coffee Grigas. You're going to see Red Robin Yum. Oh, the light screen was still up the entire time. Kobe sends out his Red Robin Yum, and Audrey sends out her Conkeldurr. Now, this is something that's kind of shocking, but kind of expected at the same time.
Well, I was surprised because I was like, all right, this is definitely going to kill right here. This is Max Attack, Adamant, Stab, with the Sky Plate. I know that sounds weird, but I just put Sky Plate on so I wouldn't have recoil damage from Life Orb. But this Conkeldurr tanks it surprisingly well. I know it has good HP and pretty decent defense, but I was still pretty surprised. I thought that was definitely going to kill him. And then when he did the Thunder Punch, I was just like, oh, yeah, it's over now.
Now, luckily, Kobe and I had Kobe had the foresight to attack the Conkeldurr. I was actually kind of thinking he was going to go for the Shadow Sneak just to take out the Talonflame, knowing that it's a threat in one way or another, and to also protect Conkeldurr. However, he didn't. I guess, I don't know what he was thinking, really. Like I said, they can't plan moves, I can't plan moves, but pretty much it is now Coffee Grigas versus their last two Pokemon. If I attack Conkeldurr with Shadow Ball, it would have been Conkeldurr. Now, luckily, the Coffee Grigas is still burned, so Shadow Sneak is not doing much damage. He goes for the Ice Punch here, and I did not go for Will-O-Wisp because I was thinking that this Conkeldurr is Guts. However, as you guys can see right here, it is a sheer force Conkeldurr, which is now Mummy. The Conkeldurr is also packing the the Life Orb, so it took recoil damage. I go for the Shadow Ball because right now I need to take out Pokemon. I am able to take out the Conkeldurr after Red Robin Yum pretty much kamikaze all over Conkeldurr's face. just dropped a huge egg on Conkeldurr's nose and just said, take that. And then I'm able to just spread that egg all over his face and take it out. So at this point, it is pretty much a good game because the damage that Soul Calibur has taken is not going to be able to live another damage. What I would have done right here was just go for the Shadow Sneak anyway in the hopes that he would have got a crit, because a critical hit ignores any stat changes and then still get that attack boost. So it could have KO'd if he got a critical hit. However, he decided to go for the Swords Dance. And you guys saw I was able to knock out the Agislash, and that is a good game, Kane and Audrey.
And there we go. That was the battle.
That was insane. I gotta admit,
it was.
We came up with blind battles on the spot just because I was kind of chilling in Kobe's Twitch stream and I wasn't really doing anything. We both wanted to battle, so I said, hey, why not do a multi-battle? And then we came with the blind aspect because I didn't find it fair that we could have planned things and they couldn't either.
Yeah, exactly. And I definitely have to say that was a really good idea because doing blind multi-battles just makes it a lot more exciting, especially for the viewers, too. It seemed like everyone in the chat during the Twitch live stream was just like going absolutely insane because, you know, we didn't know what to expect. They didn't know what to expect. And I don't know, it just added a lot more. It like pretty much brought out your adrenaline, kind of. I guess you could say
it really was an adrenaline rush just to watch these battles happen. I mean, like, and not even just to watch them, but to participate in them, guys. If you can set up a blind multi battle in any way, shape, or form, I definitely recommend doing it. If for nothing more, it is a fun time. Don't even worry about try to win, but honestly, it is just a fun time for you guys to have with your friends, with whoever you're battling. It's a lot of fun.
Indeed.
All right, so I believe that does it for today's battle. This was insane, and I'm glad to have had it. And Kobe, I'm happy to have you not only as my partner for this battle, but to co-commentate with me in today's video.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, and thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun, and we will definitely have to do some more multi-battles.
Yeah, dang right. Alright, so with that, we're going to end this video. Don't forget a few things to check out the other stops here at LumioStation. We have the data decks by the One Integral. We have stupid trains going by in our narrations. We have Cooking with Nexus with Num Nexus. We have Wi-Fi battles every single Monday. We have community submissions every single Friday for both Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battles and Pokemon Showdown battles. Not to mention, of course, we have the obligatory Let's Plays by King Nappy, Cuddle of Death, Zephyr Sonic, Sacred Fire Negro, and more right here on LumioStation. Also take a swing by the Also take a swing by Kobe's channel. A link will also be in the description below, so you can check out his stuff. He does Sonic content as well as some more Pokemon battles of his own, so you can definitely go by there for some more content as well. That's a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, I mean, not trying to advertise, but there is actually another blind multi-battle that me and PK had that is on my channel, so if you all want to check that out as well, make sure to go check that out. We had to face some legendaries, so that was
right. Yeah, definitely go check that out. That battle was hype, so yeah, definitely go check that out as well. And yeah, I believe that does it. So thank you all for watching. Colby, is there anything you want to say before we end this?
Thank you again for having me, and yeah, enjoyed being here on LumioStation again.
There we go. Alright guys, stay hot, and we'll see you all next time.